Yesterday, I spent most of my day at work, but the entire time while I was at work, I was thinking, damn, The Ultimate Fighter season McGregor versus Michael Chandler, episode 1, is out, and I'm here at work, and I'm not watching the fight, and I'm not watching the show live. That's what I meant to say, not fight. Fuck. Messing it up. Joanne, come on, get us together. Do you guys mind if I like laid back in the videos or just like kick it with y'all? So I saw the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter, the newest season with Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler, and it sucked. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Of course I fucking love the episode. It's UFC. I feel like it's very hard for me to dislike something UFC related, except for power slapping. I still don't get that. I think it was Joaquin Buckley that said that that's something you have to watch live. Like you have to be there and see somebody get smacked shitless. Because watching it on TV for me personally, not something interesting. But The Ultimate Fighter, of course, I'm gonna be able to watch every single episode and not get tired of it. But the episode was fun. It's very. By the way, spoilers alert. If you haven't seen the first episode, go watch the first episode because you already know. It's like I'm gonna be talking about the first episode. So yeah, you should know it's a spoiler by now. But the first episode was pretty good. We got introduced to a lot of new fighters. It ended up being veterans versus prospects. That worked out perfectly, low key. I don't know if that's what they were going for exactly. I don't know if that's what they wanted, but it ended up happening like that. It's gonna be vets versus prospects. And yesterday, I'm so glad I was watching the show, and it was getting towards the end, and I'm like, fuck, man. Hopefully, they give us one fight. I just want to see one fight, and they did. But it's so sad. Like I saw the fight, and I was like, no, no. Not because like somebody won or somebody lost or anything like that, but because it happened so fast, man. The first punch knocked him down. He followed it and knocked him out. And the storyline that they were telling about this fighter, this man came and he's with his family. He's hoping he wins so he can bring this glory back to his family. And it's something that he's been working so hard on, and his career's been changing, and he's been learning so much, and he's been growing, and he's so ready, and he's so excited to finally get his chance to get into the UFC as a UFC prospect. And then you get into the fight, you've been working hard for so long, and then you get knocked out in the first few seconds. Like it was one of the fastest knockouts I've seen, both in the Ultimate Fighter and in UFC history. Let's be completely honest with you. And it was honestly solid. Like the way that he got knocked out, or like the way they knocked him out, was great. It was just the simple 1-2, boom, 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 and you saw him. It was like really beforehand. It shows you like the training video of them, practicing with the coaches before they get into their fight. And it kind of showed exactly what he was going to bring to the table once he got into the octagon. It showed what he was going to do in the octagon when it was time to fight. And that's exactly what he did. He said, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to lay the pressure on him. I'm going to throw some hands. He's going to try to shoot or something, but I'm just going to keep throwing these hands because I need him to be able to stand up with me. It's like stand and bang, and I'm going to force him to shoot. But that's exactly what he did. He didn't even give him the opportunity to shoot because he just got him out of there so fast by just putting that pressure on him. And with a simple 1-2, it got the job done. When in doubt, stick with the 1-2. That jab and that right almost always works. You've seen so many fighters, champions even. I could even say champions, like Usman versus Gilbert Burns. If you guys remember that fight, Gilbert Burns was beating Kamaru at first. But then Kamaru was like, what do I do differently? What do I do differently? And he adapted. He adapted very, very fast. And his coaches were like, oh, stick to the jab. And every single time, it's such a stiff jab that he would do. And it ended up costing Gilbert the fight. Gilbert was losing to the jab. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you go watch that fight back, it was just that jab that made a huge difference. And here, in this fight, in the Ultimate Fighter that just happened, I forgot their names. I really do want to remember their names, though. That's something that's going to be very hard for me, is just remembering everybody's name. Man, I'm still trying to find like the perfect location for this thing, because it's like I don't want to be like I don't want to be like super sit up, like super stiff. I want to be able to just chill while I'm making these videos. So yeah, Roosevelt Roberts. That's the guy who won his fight yesterday. And Roosevelt Roberts is one of the vets. So Michael Chandler is up, I guess, a point when it comes to the competition aspect of this. Like if you're counting the points and how many fighters on your team are winning, Michael Chandler's up 1 on Conor McGregor. And I don't know. I don't exactly know what mistake it was. It was just too early to tell. Like, you can't really see what happened because there was almost nothing that happened. It was what I don't know how long the fight lasted at all, but I would say it's like probably 15, 20 seconds. So there was not really much to take in, not much information to read other than the guy can hit pretty hard and he has a solid boxing 1-2. And he was talking about that the entire time. Lightweight Roosevelt Roberts. Also, lightweight and bantamweight. Oh, dog, we're in for some fights this season in the Ultimate Fighter. Veterans who have been here before and wanting to get back into the UFC, and people who are hungry, who really, really want to go into the UFC, and they finally get their opportunity, and here they are, and they're ready to perform. Now, unfortunately, what happened yesterday, again, it was unfortunate. Unfortunately, it was unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. That's how the game works. I remember seeing it, and I was like, no, 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 no. It was too fast. And it sucks because it's like, dog, you had your shot and it just slipped out of your hands so fast. Fuck. But I know he'll be back if he really wants it. It's gonna be very, very hard to overcome that loss because this loss counted a lot. I think it counted more than an actual fight in the UFC. It's a huge opportunity for you, for your family, for everything, and the guy knows it. So I'm really sorry, man, that happened. If by any chance in the world, what's his name? It's because they put glasses on him and I can't see his fucking face. Why would you put glasses on an interview? I want to see all of the fighters in the Ultimate Fighter this season, but they don't have a fucking list. Team Chandler, Team McGregor. 8-second KO kicks off the drama-filled. Look at this. We're gonna react to this really quick because we can. Check this out. Boom, boom. Comes in with a 1-2. Keeps the distance. Boom, 1-2. And it's just that 1-2, man. It's just that 1-2. Look at this. He comes in and 1-2. He comes in again and 1-2. Gets him and now he finishes. Boom, ground pound. It's that simple 1-2. So simple, so basic, so fundamental, but it works so great. He's like, I'm not out. I'm not out. Oh, I'm not out. Fuck. I was out. That sucks, man. I forgot his name. Roosevelt Roberts versus Nate Jennerman. Nate Jennerman being the prospect, Roosevelt being the veteran. He's been in the UFC. His last fight, he got knocked out nasty. I'm talking that kick came and boom! And that's what unfortunately cost him his career in the UFC. I think he said he was 4-4 in the UFC, so he had like 4 wins, 4 losses, and it just wasn't looking good on him that he got knocked out. And then the time before that, he got submitted. So it wasn't good for him. And now he's over here trying to find a new opportunity for himself back into the UFC. And this guy's trying to make it in. Let's watch it one more time. Boom. Is that jab? Boom, boom. And it's so weird how it catches him. I was looking at the replay yesterday. And it catches him it almost scratches off his head. I don't know if it actually landed. But it got him right here. Right in the fucking temple. So even if it grazed him, I feel like the pressure probably is what really knocked him on this part right here. This part right here when he's like, no. That's what fucking hit me. I was like, dude, that sucks. That fucking sucks. You've been working so hard, man. And then just like that, in 8 seconds, your opportunity gets thrown away. I wanted them to run it back. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was like, no, give him another opportunity. Knock him out again or something. But I don't know. But it's just too soon. I can't. It sucks so much to see somebody who has worked so hard on something just get thrown away like that. It's like if you've been working on a very, very long video edit and then your computer crashes and you're like, fuck, and you're all mad. But it's like, what can you do? It happened. You can be mad all you want, but it's not gonna change the outcome of your video got deleted. And in this case, you got knocked out, bro. I'm sorry. I really do. I feel really sorry for you, bro. I know, but don't feel sorry for yourself. It happened. It was an experience. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to improve on. And if you really want this, if you see yourself with that lightweight belt on you, you really gotta see it. You really gotta fucking believe it. Because just by this, there's gonna be little hiccups in the road like this that can set your mind off on a different fucking path. Who knows? Maybe this guy won't fight anymore after this. He's like, that was my one shot. You only get one shot. Kind of like that Eminem Slim Shady shit, you know? He's like, that was my one shot and I fucking blew it. Damn. He's gonna be really, really hard on himself. And he may never fight again. It's one of those things. It's one of those career altering moments, life altering moments. And I really hope that it doesn't change his mindset on becoming a lightweight champion of the UFC. Will he ever get another opportunity? If he really wants it, yeah, but it's not guaranteed. And that's one of those things that people get afraid of when there's no guarantee and you're just simply doing it. But yeah, that was the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter. There was a lot of prospects that caught my eye, a lot of veterans that caught my eye. I don't know any of their names yet. I'm still going to be learning them as the time goes by, as each episode comes out. And hopefully next episode I get to watch it live. I really wish I could react to like the episode and like show you guys my full reaction of everything. It was really cool. They have a very, very nice house this season. It looked very fancy. Like the way they were showing it off, I want to be there. Even if I'm not fighting, I want to kick it with y'all. Vibes up here, dog. You know what I mean? We're going to be talking more about the Ultimate Fighter and this season as itself as the episodes come by. I just wanted to give you guys my initial reaction of the first fight in the Ultimate Fighter against, what was their names again? It was Roosevelt? Was it Roosevelt? Yeah, Roosevelt Roberts versus Nate Jennerman. And it was an 8-second knockout. This is fucking crazy. People, practice your 1-2. Very basic, very fundamental, the most effective. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And that's exactly what this fucker did. While he was training with Michael Chandler, that's all he was fucking practicing. Just a simple 1-2. Beautiful work by Roosevelt Roberts. Let's not take away any credit. I know I was focusing a lot on Nate Jennerman and about him getting knocked out and about his opportunity and all that. But let's not take away any credit from Roosevelt Roberts. He did a great job. He knew what shot he was looking for. He knew exactly what his plan was going into the octagon. And that was just simply striking him out. 1-2, 1-2. Keeping the pressure on him. You're not going to be able to move. I'm going to keep you right here. And I'm going to hit you once you start trying to move. 1, 2, BAM! And he just got the job done. Sorry if I popped your ears. If you guys happen to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Catch me on all of the social media platforms and all that. I'm going to be talking a lot more about the Ultimate Fighter every single time an episode comes by. Maybe even about this episode, because I probably missed something and it's probably going to come up to me later on throughout the day. Like, oh, fuck, I forgot to say that. And then I'm going to be over here like, hey guys, I forgot to say that. So here I am saying that, you know? I'm sorry. It's early in the morning. I just got done with my walk. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm awake. I'm active. I'm 100% dialed in. So I may just be rambling on a lot. But just know that I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about this. And I'm ready to go. I'll see you guys on the next video.